Hi guys, I'm Jackie Ina and welcome to Did We Like It? Or was it just popular? This is a series that I created and basically I rank products based on whether or not they were actually good or if they were just overhyped and popular because there's a very fine line. So today I'm gonna be rating exactly what those products are, perfume edition. Without further ado, drum roll please. I'm excited because I get to literally low-key roast some of the things that I actually like and also take a look back at like whether or not I actually like them or maybe I was influenced. So we'll see. So the first product is the Fenty Perfume. Now, mind you, all of the products that are gonna be introduced today are a surprise to me, so I have no clue what to pick. Rihanna has been expanding the Fenty empire, and last year she launched her first and maybe her last that we know of perfume. I first smelled this perfume and I thought, Riri, are we sure? Are we sure? This perfume came out like what, I think a year ago? It gradually, surprisingly did grow on me. I expected something, I'm not sure, maybe more marshmallowy, maybe more feminine, I'm not sure. So when I smelled this and it's like blueberry, it's a little fruity, it just wasn't what I was expecting. I think that kind of messed with me, but over time, I actually grew to really like this perfume. I just think it's such a unique scent. The sillage is insane. It lasts for hours and hours and hours. Like I remember spraying it in my closet. I'm talking like 4 or 5 hours later, I could still smell it. It's that strong. I do like bolder perfumes, and I do think that this perfume on its own, I think it deserves some accolades. I really do. I think it's a unique enough scent. So I'm gonna say we liked it. So the next scent is Tom Ford Black Orchid. I actually remember Black Orchid being one of my first Tom Ford purchases, like early in the baby luxury perfume career of mine. It's bold. It's a little smoky. It's spicy. I had to remind myself of what it smelled like. I'm gonna say we like it. It smells premium. I don't know if any of Tom Ford's perfumes are overrated by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe I'm biased. I really like Valentino. I do. I forget what this one is called though. I just called this the Valentino. Okay, I knew it was something Roma. We like it, damn it. You are not taking Valentino from me. We like it. I love the scent. I think this is like the only Valentino perfume I have. I'm sure the other ones are great, but I like this one. It's fruity and floral. It's a little powdery, a little bit. It's like a powdery hint, not an overtone, a powdery hint. Oh my God. Japanese cherry blossom. Do y'all remember like a year ago when somebody on TikTok pissed the girls off and was talking about keep your body spray away from me, we only wear Chanel. This actually sprayed red. That was weird. Oh my God, it sprays red. That is weird. That's scary. Red spray on my neck, girl. Anyway, back to the TikTok. Somebody on TikTok was dragging Bath & Body Works, and I don't think people really understand, like real perfumers create this sense about like, this is by no means like a mom and pop, you know, somebody just made this in the kitchen or bathroom. Like real established, well-known perfumers create some of the iconic signature scents of Bath & Body Works. They actually are premium and luxe and complex and well thought out. Japanese cherry blossom was like never my scent. I was always into the vanillas and ambers and the warmer gourmands and woody notes. Would this perfume, given its time in history, given the price point, would this be a perfume that people would still wear today? You guys are probably gonna think I'm gonna rate all of these positively. I'm gonna say yes. I do think people genuinely liked it. How dare you? How dare you call Delena? Delena overrated? Do you know the diseases Delena has cured? Stop playing with perfumes, Marley Delena. Stop playing. Let me tell you something. Delena, I think is rosy, yeah. Delena is rose, and let me tell you, when I first started getting the perfume, like rose then smelled disgusting. I don't know when Delena launched, but I definitely feel like we have evolved in the rose category. This is actually such a beautiful, timeless, classic scent for someone who doesn't normally like rose. It's elevated, it's a little bolder, spicier, so much more complex and elevated. Like define overrated though. You know what I mean? Like what makes it, what do you consider overrated? Like I don't understand. Like do you think people are just buying because it's popular? I don't think people are buying Delena because it's popular. I genuinely feel like Delena has a seat at the table. I do. I like it. I'm biased. There's really nothing you can say to me because it's perfumes de Marley. Like they create staples. I'm so sorry, but I'm also not sorry. Like I'm wearing Delena. Y'all not gonna like my opinions on this one. YSL Libre. I know you guys think I don't like YSL perfumes. I actually do. YSL Libre is not just one of my least favorite perfumes from YSL. It's my least favorite perfume in life. In life. They have other bangers, other impactful, beautiful staple scents. I just don't think Libra is one of them. I'm not sorry. I'm actually not sorry. You know, as women, let's practice saying I'm actually not. So, like, let's correct ourselves and put not in front of saying sorry from now on. And I'm not sorry. It's a hard pass for me. I'm gonna say it's overrated. It's a lot of lavender, and as someone who normally likes to pack on a lot of perfume, probably more than I should, I even struggled. Like, I remember trying this for the first time, putting it on my wrist. So, you know, relatively far away from the nose. As you're doing things, you'll get a whiff of it, but it won't be strong or overpowering the same way it would around the chest and the neck. I remember being like just so repulsed every time I smelled it. I had to stop what I was doing and wash the hell out of my wrist. I hated this perfume so bad. I even have yet to smell this and enjoy it on someone else. And mind you, I can acknowledge when a scent is not for me, but it still deserves a seat. I don't know if Libre won. Maison Francis Kurkdjian Baccarat Rouge 540. This hurts because I actually love them. I actually do love them. In fact, they make another one of my favorite rose perfumes, a la Rose. Baccarat Rouge 540 has been on every tastemaker's top 5 list. It is a beautiful scent. I do quite like it. Do I think it deserves a seat on the Hall of Fame? Not really. Don't make me say it. I really like this perfume, but for the amount of hype that it garners, the amount that people wear, whenever they are wearing it, I do have to say it's overrated. I just don't know if this is as much of a big girl scent as people have gravitated towards it and have talked about it and have praised it up to be. Carolina Herrera, call me. So I actually never got into the good girl wave. I have smelled this before. You didn't ask me, but I can understand why this is a staple for a lot of people. It does smell really expensive. I also think like the way they brand and market and package this product says a lot. They've obviously marketed this perfume to a big girl, you know, classier audience. I'm factoring that in. I do think it smells nice. I'm not quite sure if it's standoutish enough for me, but I do actually like it. I do think it's more than just the scent. I'm factoring in who are they communicating with this packaging? Who are they speaking to and why? Or are they trying to elevate? I think it's good. It definitely changes a little bit the more it dries down. This is exactly why I never got into it. I like it. I don't think that it's overrated though. I'm gonna say we liked it. I don't love it, but I'm gonna say we liked it. Is this on people's overrated list? Yeah. I can see why. J'adore. In their defense, like I said, I can recognize when it ain't right for me. When J'adore hits on some of the girls, she hits fantastically. I've smelled it incredibly on other people. Like, it just smells captivating and sweet and addicting and alluring and intoxicating. But on me, J'adore never hit. It's actually, again, next to Libre, J'adore is not far behind, but that's just because of your girl, how it smells on me, not on other people. I think we liked J'adore. I do. It's one of my least favorites, but I think it kind of did something. I don't think I've ever smelled Bombshell. And you know what? Victoria's Secret didn't start doing perfumes until like after I had kind of like phased out of buying Victoria's Secret perfume. Fruity floral. Okay. This is Victoria's Secret Bombshell. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. Right off the bat, I smell like fruits, like crunchy juice. It's very juicy. I don't think of a bombshell when I smell this though. I definitely don't think of a bombshell at all. I think of a girl who likes to have fun, who is a little bit flirty, who is bold and colorful and carefree. Bombshell, you want to kind of like boss up with a bombshell scent. This smells like summer at the Hamptons. This is not bombshell to me. And also I don't find this scent particularly like iconic. Like, this is very predictable. I feel like I've smelled this before, but it smells nice. I'm not saying it doesn't smell good. I just think it's too easy. It's very easy and predictable, and it's definitely not a bombshell scent. So I'm gonna say this is a little overrated. And I know Victoria's Secret can do better, so I'm not sold. I'm definitely not sold. Mugler Angel. Angel was actually considered the world's first gourmand. At the time, it was known to be like so sweet, so groundbreaking. It's sweet, but it's definitely not the first thing that my mind goes to. This was supposed to be like really revolutionary for its time. Are firsts cultural resets, or are they just popular because they're firsts? That's what I question when it comes to Angel. It was popular because it was the first of its kind, but the first of its kind is not always the best. I do think that Mugler revolutionized a lot of perfume just in general. And I have several, by the way. I love Mugler. I think this was just revolutionary because of when it was launched. It was the first of its kind. It was so different from what already existed. I would not wear this today. What I will say is when this perfume launched, I don't think it popped off. From what I remember, I don't think this popped off like immediately after. I think it took years. It was a slow and steady growth. I don't think this sits with the girls of today's gourmands. I don't. I knew it. I'm not. YSL don't send me a cease and desist after this video. Black Opium from YSL. The thing about Black Opium is it actually has all of the makings of like my favorite perfumes, all of the accords, all of the notes, the DNA is there. I just don't know if I like the way they're structured on me. It has like coffee and it's nutty and it's vanilla, a little creamy. It's just like creamy weaved in there. I can't believe I'm gonna say this. I actually, depending on who's wearing it, like my sister loves Black Opium. It's one of her favorites. I like the way it smells on her, especially after she's worn it for some hours. I don't think that it's overrated. I just don't like the way it smells on me. So I'm gonna say people genuinely like it just because, like I said, it has the makings of a really beautiful scent. And it gets sweeter and sweeter the longer you smell it and the longer you wear it. I love coffee. I also love vanilla. Like I said, gourmand. This is a true gourmand scent. But what I also like about it is the fact that like, it's not so saccharine and so sweet that you're like off put. It's like, oh, it's that nuttiness in there. I think kind of like matures it a bit. I think we liked it. I don't. Oh, Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb. This is probably the one that I'm going to just say is right in the middle. I think it can be overrated, and I think it can also be timeless and classic. It's floral, but it's like a spicier kind of gourmand. It's definitely timeless for me, in my opinion. I do really love the scent. It is a little bit of a polarizing scent. I'll be honest and say that. You know what? This is the one that I'm gonna say it's a toss-up. I think it can go either way. I think we liked it, but I also think it was just popular. They have like a limited edition flower bomb on their website that has this like special rose gold mirrored packaging. It's like $2,000. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted to buy it just for the nostalgia. It's been in my little phone tabs for like 5 months. It is the one I wanted. It's the one I wanted. I was looking for this perfume. It's been sold out for months. Okay. Fleur Missing Person has been all over TikTok. So Chriselle Lim is the creative director of this perfume brand. I'm not sure if it's her brand, but I know that it's her brand. This has been described as a scent that smells like love. Now, I think love is subjective, or the smell of love is subjective. So I guess we'll find out today. The first thing that I smelled was sort of like, not a hot spice, but like a ginger. Like it smells really warm. And then it goes floral. Oh, that flashes off real quick. Whatever, the first thing I smelled flashed off very quickly. I guess I could see the musk, and I definitely smell some of the citrus, but for me, it went straight to floral for me. This does smell really good. I'm not gonna lie, I'd have to wear it though. You know, musk was probably like the most recent thing that I've grown comfortable with, because musk always just smelled really polarizing in my opinion, but I've grown to love. I can see why people think this smells like love, because when you think of like musk, it's like second skin. It's sort of like someone's natural body scent. I could see why people, yeah, I guess it does sort of smell like someone's natural body scent with like a hint of like sparkly bergamot and a little floral twist. It's nice. It is nice. I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely gonna have to wear this and play around with it. I was like undecided when I first smelled it. So I'm gonna give this one an undecided, purely off the strength that like I'm intrigued, but I'm not off put. I need to know how this is gonna smell on me after a while. And I'm also gonna try this on Dennis. I actually experiment with a lot of my perfumes on my fiance, even the ones that are like for women, because I just feel like perfumes for everybody, you know? Okay, Chanel number 5. I mean, the girls call number 5 a classic. a timeless staple, one that transcends generations and trends, a top fiver, if you will. I don't see it. There's a really consistent note that Chanel uses in a lot of their perfumes that always, without fail, consistently, after wearing their perfumes for a couple hours, starts to smell like old coins. I know it sounds so strange, but I've tried. I've tried. I think I have number 5. I don't know if I do, but for research purposes, I think it was just popular for its time. I think it was groundbreaking for its time, but I don't see it for me. I think Chanel number 5 was just popular. All right, mademoiselle. Chanel is like one of my least favorite designer perfumers. Chanel actually represents, I like Chanel as a brand, but Chanel perfumes, I think it represents what I don't like about designer perfumes. Oof, this is my bottle, by the way. I remember this smelling better. I definitely like Mademoiselle better than Chanel number 5. That I will definitely say. I'm just trying to be really objective, and I'm trying to think like outside of like what I personally like, why other people would like this. Would it be considered objectively overrated or objectively a cult-like smasher? You know what? Even though I really don't like Mademoiselle, I guess I could possibly see how this would still be popular today. I don't necessarily think this is a scent that people are just buying because it's Chanel. I don't think so. This one, it has its own pleasant, I don't even want to say it. It smells like it does have its own pleasant smell good qualities. I definitely hate the way that this smells on me, but I could see why, I could see why this has stood the test of time. I'm gonna say, Mademoiselle, y'all liked it, not me. I don't think it's overhyped unjustifiably. I think it rightfully is well liked for what it is, even today. Opinions are subject to change. Ooh, Miss Dior. Miss Dior. I forgot what Miss Dior smells like, but I do remember smelling this. I think I've smelled this before. Was it Fruity Floral? I think it was Fruity Floral. Dior actually makes some of my favorite perfumes. Ooh, I don't remember smelling like this. What's surprising to me is this, to me, smells quite powdery. And powder is always like the bottom of the list for a lot of people. Like, a lot of people don't like powdery scents. I like this. I actually really do like this. I think the branding is spot on. It's very, very feminine. I smell a Parisian woman. Someone who doesn't smoke. I'm sorry, y'all love cigarettes in Paris. Don't ever disrespect Killian. Love Don't Be Shy is a cultural reset. There is nothing on the planet that smells as good as Love Don't Be Shy is. You know how hard it is to make gourmands not smell juvenile and childlike and nostalgic? Like, it smells very sexy, very elevated. A little raunchy, actually, like something you would like wear on your thighs. You know, the impulse points. Knowing where to spray the perfume is an art in itself. It's very, very sexual. I love this perfume. I think this is like one of the most I think this is just like a top 5 perfume for me in general, especially if you're a gourmand girl. I definitely I will never think there's anything overrated or just popular about Love Don't Be Shy. It's one of my all-time favorite scents ever. One, for how elevated it is, and also it's just so unique. I remember smelling this and being like, I've never smelled anything like this. Let me step it up, damn it. Let me step it up. Like, I need to start doing my research, and I need to start getting more immersed than I thought it was. Like, that perfume single-handedly made me want to like actually start actively collecting more scents, because I was just like, wow, I thought I had an extensive knowledge on perfume. And then I smelled that and I was like, clearly I was wrong. Like, it made me want to like explore scents more. It's such a timeless, revolutionary scent. And it's also, in my opinion, a game-changing scent. I love, love, love Love Don't Be Shy. And yes, Rihanna does smell like this. Exactly like this. Well, at least she did when I met her. Well, that was a pleasant way to end off the video. That is pretty much it. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Did we like it, or was it popular? I would love to see what you guys think we should cover next, and hopefully I will see you on the next video. Bye.